Hi class, this video is for my Weatherford Gen Psych students. So I just wanted to take a second and introduce myself. Since it's an online class, it's kind of difficult to, really feel like you know your professor, but my name is Renee Wallace and I have my bachelor's and my master's degree in psychology from Tarleton State University. And I'm glad that you're taking Gen Psych with me this semester, and I'm just going to spend a second sharing my screen and showing you where some really important things are in the class. So I'm going to go to our Canvas and I can get something out of the way. Okay, share the screen. Okay, so this is either your Canvas course page or a different Gen Psych class I have that's similar. So you have your intro page where you'll come in here. So announcements, I will send an announcement every week saying, hey, here's what to do this week, here's what you're working on. I mean, if for some reason I don't that week, all the dates are in the syllabus, so pay attention to that. But I'll try to send an email or an announcement every week, reminding you of what's coming up that week. I already have my first one in there, welcoming you and telling you what the first steps are. So we are using Cengage, their MindTap course. It's an online format. Sorry, that was weird. Where's my screen share? Maybe you can still see it. I'm not sure what happened. Okay. We're gonna use Cengage's MindTap course. I'm not sure. Oh, we go to assignments here. So click on assignments. And this first one, the Cengage MindTap, click on that. And it'll take you to an external window where you'll be able to purchase your MindTap access if you need to purchase it. And it comes with the ebook. So you can just use the e-textbook and then you don't have to worry about buying anything else. And so all of these assessments here, this is chapter one, lesson psychology as a science. Chapter one, historical foundations of psychology. Quiz on chapter one, what is psychology? Why does psychology matter as a science to me? So from each chapter, there will be three or four assignments, or two or three assignments and a quiz due. You can see how many points there are. And if you clicked on any one of these, it would take you to load an external site in MindTap. But they're here too so that you can see the due dates. So each chapter is due each week, and that's where you'll do those. But first, you need to be able to um, sign up into this MindTap course here so that you're in my MindTap course. Something else that's really important per the college is a pretest and this academic integrity policy agreement. So this pretest here, let's talk about this first. Under practice quizzes, you have to take this pretest. Every student in Gen Psych is taking it at Weatherford College this year. And so you have to take this and it's mandatory and you will get extra credit for, or you'll get extra credit for it. Um, you do, sorry, you get 16 points extra credit for it and you have to take it. So once you've taken it, then I'll record your points as pass fail. So if you took the quiz, no matter what you scored on it, you get 100%. So it doesn't matter if you don't know anything on the test. Weatherford College just wants to assess how well students know anything about psychology before they take Gen Psych. So if you complete it, you get all of the points. It doesn't matter what your score is. And then not for my dual credit students, but for my students that are not dual credit, you have to verify your identity. So you have to take this academic integrity policy agreement and you'll have to have your um, browser settings changed so that third-party cookies are allowed and you can Google how to do that for your browser, but you'll need to have your photo ID and you can cover up all your other information. But I need to be able to see that your name and your photo ID are the same person so that we can make sure that you really are you taking my course. And then the last other major thing is just the syllabus, right? Read through it. Here's my email, my phone number. I don't take late work, so there's a late work policy in here. This like seventh edition MindTap access. So it needs to be the MindTap access that you'll get through this assignments button here when you click on that. So the course is worth 350 points, not counting our extra credit. So that'll make it more and give you some wiggle room. Everything's in MindTap. And then the only thing that's not in MindTap that you'll turn in Canvas is this personality assessment activity paper. And you'll do that when you're doing chapter 10 stuff because that's the personality paper. You're just going to take this assessment here. It's a personality assessment. It's free on this website, big5-test.com. And then you're going to give it to two other people of your choice, friends, family, students in class with you, but preferably people that you want to know about their personality and how their personality is compatible with yours or what your differences are. And then you'll just write about it and you'll put your codes at the bottom. You must include your codes at the bottom of the paper so I can confirm that you and your two people actually took the assessment. 3-page paper. It doesn't matter what the formatting is, APA, MLA, just needs to be clear and grammatically correct. I only take late worth with accepted documentation of a college-approved absence. Otherwise, you get a 0. This is college, and I trust you to look at all of these dates here, and you can get ahead of the game. I believe in you. Here's the grading scale. So if you make it to 315 points, everything past that, you made an A in the class. And if you don't make up to 209 points, then you made an F. You have to retake it. Here are your learning outcomes of our Weatherford Burbage, and here's our schedule. First week of class, right now you're just purchasing your MindTap account, creating your account, getting familiar with Canvas and where all the things are. And you're taking that ID verification and the academic integrity policy statement if you're not dual credit, and then for everyone dual credit or other college students, you're doing that pretest. Then you have chapter 1, all your chapter 1 stuff due September 7th. And really, it's mostly just one chapter a week. Chapter 2 the next week, chapter 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a typo. I'll fix that. It's just chapter 9. 10. Chapter 10, you also have that personality assessment due. 11. Well, it's not a typo. I can read. And then this week, 12 and 13 are due the same week. So just look out for that. And that's it. But I think you'll do great, and I'm happy to have you this semester. Hold on.